What's up, guys? Reed for NYC back with another video, and today we are doing the dreaded going on vacation and let's see what happens with our tank when we come back kind of video. So basically, we're gonna see what happens with my tank. I'm going away for about a week. I guess I'll do a little prep video of what I'm trying to do for my tanks before I leave. But here we go. So we'll start off with this tank. Haven't done a water change in it, not gonna do a water change now. I cleaned out some of the return nozzles because they were getting a little gunky and a little algae on them, but otherwise they work fine. As you can see, it's pushing out water just fine. Like I said, haven't done anything to the sand bed, no water changes. Only thing I did was top off the auto top off reservoir, which is here, so it's filled to the top. Hopefully nothing fails and it drains my entire ATO into the tank. Of course that would happen during a vacation, but let's see what happens. Yeah, haven't touched this in a while, so I'm not too worried about this tank. Should be fine. But yeah, that's that tank. Beta's still in there, cleaned that out recently, so looking really clean. Beta's in the back, but you can see it's super clean. Plants are growing, avocado tree. Hopefully it goes all the way to the top. It'll look pretty cool. So that's doing fine. I'm not gonna scrape the glass. Just wanna see how much gunk can build up within a week without touching it. So that's that for this tank. Next, we have the big tank. So same thing for the big tank. Haven't touched it in a while. Refilled the auto top off reservoir, which is here. Gonna add a little bit more, making some water. Everything is getting monitored as far as alkalinity goes with the Reef Keeper. We have that going. Not gonna dose, probably do a dose before I leave with CVE Plus. CVE Plus right there. The food is refilled. We have algae and regular pellets in there. I usually feed, what is this? Nori. I usually feed Nori sheets once or twice. Once or every other day. So we'll see what happens, how the tanks will be when I get back, but it shouldn't be too bad because since they're already getting fed with the pellets and they eat that up like crazy. Cleaned out the sump just a little bit. There was some algae in there, just cleaned it up real quick, so that should be fine. I'll probably empty out my skimmer cup. It's getting a little bit full, so we'll empty that out. I wiped the tank down just a little bit. Close this. Wiped the tank down just a little bit. I cleaned it with a cloth and wiped down the front of the pane. Used the flipper edge to clean out the inside. So we'll see what happens in a week of how much gunk can build up in this tank without touching it. Little thing, I moved the Colorado Sunburst that way instead of this way. Shouldn't be an issue, but it's definitely getting bigger for sure. Holy cow. Yeah, look at it. It's taking up the entire box here. Move this over here onto this side. It used to be on the back wall. Hopefully that doesn't fall down. So the main thing for this tank is that I don't want corals to be falling down. So like even this hammer, it fell down. I might, just in case, just put a frag rack and put some of my hammers and frog spawns and whatever on that frag rack temporarily, so that when I get back, nothing's falling over and everything should be fine when I get back. This rack should be gone. These are just some stuff that I sold, just picking up either today or tomorrow. But yeah, everything's looking good. Corals are looking good. SPS is growing. LPS are happy. Everything's opened up. But yeah, I think that's about it. So what I do, make sure there's food, make sure there's RO water. Maybe do some parameter checks before I leave. So calcium, magnesium, alkalinity, make sure those are on check. But yeah, I think that's it. Fingers crossed. When we get back to this video, I'll probably be back from vacation already, and then we'll add that on top of this video. So stay tuned and we'll give an update.
1 week later.
Alrighty, just got home maybe like a few minutes ago. check out some of the tanks. We do have some damage, but let's start off with this tank first. Wasn't too worried about this tank. Really easy tank. A lot of very easy beginner corals. As expected, nothing wrong with this tank. I was checking my parameters with the hydros and everything. Everything looked good, so no issues there. Everything's still waking up. It's still very early in the morning. It's about like 9 a.m. right now. So everything's still trying to wake up. But yeah, everything looks good in this tank. Nothing to really check out here. All the fish are still in here. They're just hiding in the back. See the clownfish in the back over there. I saw my hawkfish in here before. So this tank is fine. So let's check out the damage on this tank. Alrighty, so let's start on this side. Originally, I thought everything was good on this side, but upon further inspection, I saw that this frog spawn released its head for some reason. It was doing really well before I went on vacation. Of course, obviously, you go on vacation, something happens, of course, right? SPS on this side looked good. Otherwise, this part of the tank looks fine, except for that frog spawn. So I'm not sure what's happening with that. Before I left, it was fine, like I said. SPS looked good. Sunburst looks good up there. Just gotta clean up some algae. The clowns look fine. Let's see what else. Oh, I see a SPS leaning on another one. Gotta fix that ASAP. Let's see what else. Those look fine. The frog spawns down here look good. So let's talk about this one. I posted this on my IG story. I was like, what the heck is that white coral in my webcam? My security camera. I was like, I definitely did not have a white coral before I left. So that's one casualty, but lucky I have others. I believe that one was either a Cali Tort or Joe the Coral SPS, which is one that's right next to it, which is doing perfectly fine. I don't know why that one decided to crap out. I'm just trying to look for other stuff in rec, but everything else looks fine here besides that one. I don't even know why. Couldn't even tell you. I have some SPS on the racks. The LPS look fine on the racks too. I moved the hammers up here because they were in the sand. I didn't want to get them to get knocked out or irritated by the sand while I was gone. Which does happen because of the snail that I have in here. This guy. What do you call it? The conch snail, the fighting conch snail. Usually likes to knock things over, so that's why I moved up to the top. But on this side, Ghanias look good. Bounce mushroom, everything looks good except bird's nest. I see the bird's nest is a bit receded, as you can see in the back there on both of my bird's nests. So that sucks. Luckily, they're pretty replaceable, but I couldn't even explain it. Can't even explain why that happens. You go on vacation, everything looks good beforehand, and all of a sudden, that happens. It could be, the only thing I can think of is a pH swing, but I was monitoring that in the hydro stuff and it looked fine. I had the window open while I was gone for about a week. But that's the only thing. Otherwise, temperature was fine. I'm gonna check. Yes, I know, sir. Calm down. I checked my actually, I need to check my alkalinity, calcium, magnesium. Those should be fine since everything else looks good here. But I'm gonna do a double check on that. But otherwise, I mean, go on vacation. That's what happens. It sucks. But just trying to figure out damage control now. But guys, thanks for watching. What do you think I could have done better to prevent sudden deaths in the tank? Fish are all there. Most of the livestock is good. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you do. And, you know, yeah, it's part of the hobby. Can't really go on vacation. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.